Christian revelation. Christian revelation promotes the deeper understanding of laws of social living. When talking about laws, we can remember about the Ten Commandments that was given to Moses by God. God gave the Ten Commandments to Moses so because the people at that time is not following the will of God. So in the New Testament, Jesus proclaimed and shortened or summarizes the Ten Commandments into two commandments. The first one commandment is to love God. And the second one is to love our neighbors. To wrap up all those commandments, we consider to make it one into love, because the purpose of Jesus, why he was sent here on earth, is for us to be united by His love. Because as we journey everywhere, a lot of distraction, temptation, sins, and yet even though we committed sin, Jesus is always there to help us, to lead us, to guide us to the right path in our lives, which is the church. And the church gives, or the church is the one who proclaimed the gospel of Jesus way back many years ago. And that's why church is very important to us Christians, because in church we strengthen and deepen our faith in Jesus Christ. That's all.
That Jesus Christ built. Jesus Christ promised that He would build His church and no one can destroy it. And the Greek word ecclesia, which means church, was originally applied in the classical period and officially an assembly of the citizens. Church in Christian doctrine, the Christian religious community is the word or the body of organizations, Christians, believers. That's why Jesus Christ built the church, because so many people do not respect the others, the community, and to establish the kingdom of the God of the earth. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Today we will tackle about economic activity and social justice.
Activity take place in resources such goods and services. When it comes to social justice, it's an extension of God's love, work in protecting and defending those who can defend themselves. Both are significant into our life to live as it brings progress and development. Work is using one's skills and talents in a noble and productive manner, treating others with kindness and fairness, and striving for excellence. It's supporting every human person to be at their best for the benefit of every aspect of their lives, as well as it's influenced by religious teaching, personal values, and individual interpretation.
Economic life. For you, what is economic life? For me, economic life plays different interests to oppose one another. For example, you are in a business industry. You need a partner, a business partner, a partner. But you will negotiate not for the income, but for you to engage respect and duties to one another. Next is the responsibilities of the state. Principal task of the state is to give security to those who work and produce goods, so that they will feel courage to work hard and honestly. Third is the access of employment. It is work without judgment, without discrimination. Even you are a man, a woman, a healthy or disabled, you're a native or immigrant, you will have the right to work without judgment. Next is a just wage. It is a legitimate fruit of your work. It is the fairness of your payment. If you are, for example, you are in the company, of course you are fair to pay for your work, because fairness is the key to your employers, so that they will work hard.
Good day! We will discuss about justice and solidarity among nations. I will define and discuss the justice, solidarity, and relation. So justice. Justice is a broadest sense in the concept of individuals to be treated in a manner that is equitable and fair. A society in which justice has been achieved would be one in which individuals receive what deserve. The interpretation of what deserve means to draw on a variety of fields and philosophies like ethics, rationality, law, religion, equity, and fairness. The state may be said to pursue justice by operating courts and the state may be said to pursue justice by operating courts and enforcing their rulings. So, solidarity. Solidarity is or solidarism is awareness of the shared interest, objectives, standards, and through emphasis create an physiological sense of unity, groups, or classes. Solidarity does not reject individual and sees individual as the basis of society. It refers to the ties in a society and bind people together as one. The term of generally employed in sociology and the other social science as well as in nation. A nation is a large type of social organization where a collective identity has emerged from a combination of shared features across a given population such as language, history, ethnicity, culture, territory, and society.
Solidarity are crucial for the well-being and prosperity of all the nations. Without justice and solidarity, the world will face conflict, inequality, and instability. Having faith in God with justice and solidarity, we have to involve in integrating religious belief and values into one's actions and decisions in order to promote fairness, equality, and compassion for others, such as actively engage in addressing social injustices, offering support to individuals and communities that are facing hardship, and many more to mention. That is why it is important for countries to prioritize cooperation, fairness, and equality to build a more inclusive and sustainable future for all. By practicing justice, we have to be in solidarity.
Furthermore, poverty is the best example of the love of the poor because poverty is a common problem in our country for not having a good leadership and unfairness of our government. So I will give a simple quote about the poor. Whoever is kind to the poor leans to the Lord, and He will reward them for what they have done.
Thank you for listening and have a good day.